So here's my prediction as we head into 2023 in the global financial system. Now remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing you what I think is going to happen based on historical patterns and what's actually happening with interest rates, how companies are responding to inflation and interest rates, and the way that the asset markets like cryptocurrency are responding right now. So I shared with you guys in a previous video and on my YouTube channel that I believe in 2023, Q2, Q3, we're going to go into massive layoffs. Now the reason behind this is we're starting to feel the reverberation effect of high interest rates that started mid-2022. Now as we sit right now, banks are starting massive tightening on credit. So first, the interest rates started, which jacked up the ability to get access to cheap capital. So we had quantitative easing, more money printed than in history in the 24 months from the pandemic to now. That slowed down, so no more access to printed money, interest rates going up, and now companies are in the position where they have to make decisions on how they're going to cut costs because they don't have the capital or cash in the bank to survive. So now the layoffs are going to start. So it's first starting with the tech companies. Tech companies have laid over 120,000 people off, giving severance packages. Now, when the tech companies start to lay people off, going into the holidays, that's less people being able to spend in the economy. And as interest rates go up and banks start to tighten, now people can't borrow. Now remember what I've taught you. Every single dollar in America is someone else's debt. So now when people are getting laid off and the banks are tightening and you can't borrow, it's a double fold effect. Because if people aren't borrowing, that means there's not salaries going in the system. So as we go into Q1, we won't feel it, but as Q2 comes in Q3, the layoffs will really start. So then you'll start to see people running out of access to credit, savings accounts being drained, and people need to make decisions on how they're going to buy groceries, gas, food, and shelter. But there's another side to this. At the same time as all this is happening, asset prices come collapsing down. And as Warren Buffett says, when there's blood in the streets, it's the best time to buy. But we've been indoctrinated to fear. But when people are fearful, that's the time to become wealthiest. So we've retrained our brain. As everybody goes this way, we actually go this way. So what I would be doing right now is I would be getting access to cash. Now, I know cash is trash, but not in these times. Cash is your best ally right now to have on the side, even $10. And when you see everybody running from the markets, if you see a real world solved company, you can get your hands on that asset at cheap prices. Hang on for the ride. More to come. Warriors! Let's get your shit together. Clink, clink.